Hello, world. We are back here again. Hope your time has been quite enjoyable on this journey in earth, in heaven. What does it all mean? Well, the meaning of things is always changing. And that's the one constant that's very comforting. We're in water, and it feels like more and more as we learn to swim with the current, life becomes easier, more understanding, and we begin to trust all forms of the ocean of life. The storms that come, we understand how to go into the eye of the storm. And in the eye of the storm, there's peace. And in that space, we can watch the chaos and the storm take place and then flow right out into peace and ride the wave. And such is life, right? And it's really beautiful. And understanding love. And it takes the journey that we've gone through with love to understand love. Love is that key. And when we were kids, it's like you have this key, but until you understand it, you don't treasure the key. Yeah. And so be like a child has so many depths of meaning. It's that freedom, it's that sense of being willing to love again, just despite. As a child, the curiosity is there, the exploration is there. And in this journey, it's a spiral. So you spiral back, but never at the same point. So while you're a child now, you could be in that childlike state again of trusting, of freedom, but you have wisdom now that you brought along with you on the journey. And so that's that state of being like a child, but not at the same place. And what's love? I thought about that this week, what love really is. And it really does take coming through these experiences to fall in love. And for myself, falling in love is falling in love with life, not just one part of it, not just with an individual or with this or my job or with my children. Falling in love with life, that's love. Because often we can find these segregated pieces of love. We want to love it all. Ultimately, that's what we're here for, to enjoy every aspect of this experience, not just a pinch. So we'll start with relationships because that's normally how the journey through love evolves, is beginning to believe that it's with anything external to us. And anything external to us oftentimes, especially when we begin, we were here multiple times, but especially when we're beginning this journey of finding, reconnecting with love again, we look at an outer individual and we fall in love. But pause there, freeze the frame, and really look at what is happening. When you fall in love, when you fell in love with someone, it didn't matter what bills were due. It didn't matter about, let's say, having to get up to go to a job that you didn't want to get to. Nothing mattered because you were in love. And oh my God, when Friday came and you had a date, yeah, right? So what was happening in your body? And that's the road and journey I was been reflecting on. What chemically is happening there that you can shut out the outer world because of one individual? That individual is assisting and aiding in the stimulation of the chemical that runs the world, love, that you can be blind, shut out the world because of this individual. Well, it's not because of the individual. It's because this individual allowed the stimulation of these chemicals to come through your body to your brain. And now everything else is shut off. And so that was like an ultimate realization for myself to say, well, how do I get there without the contingent factor of someone external to me? Yeah. And so just take yourself back to that and being more, I don't know if the word is vulnerable, but being more at ease with talking about sex, because sex, what it is framed to be, is different than what the ancient and our ancestors knew it to be. It's a key, the chemicals. Again, think about the chemicals and think about the picture that's painted in society today that's making it so perverted and having not just children, but all levels of spirits acting out, because of someone's body, but really it's because of what the chemical's doing. So sex is a very different tool than what's portrayed. And it's that understanding that can bring us back because we are in heaven. We have seen through the veil and we have walked through the veil and we're walking through the veil. And as you walk through the veil, what it means is you don't see the veil, right? You don't see, and that's really it, the veil. But it's understanding. And when you understand, now you're walking through it. Going back to the experiences of love with another individual and how it stimulates those chemicals, we can do that ourselves. And if anything's physical, then in the spiritual realm, it's how do you embody and create that chemistry in the non-physical. And for myself, it is through meditation and understanding that everybody, it doesn't matter if you chose to appear in a male or female body, we all have the same makeup organs. And it's going to be portrayed differently if you chose to be in a female or a male, but they all are there, such as the womb. The womb is a beautiful space. And to me, it's a galaxy. It's a channel. It's a place that's right here in us. Think about some of the terms, that gut feeling, your gut reaction. So just consider this space right here and where it carries life. Yeah. And it's so close to this sexual organ, no matter what you are, male or female. That womb space is so close to the sexual organ. So think about all of that in the placement and how it goes to your heart, whether you're in love or there's an orgasm or something that's stimulated. It is transmuting your brain, the chemicals in your mind. And so it's about understanding and having a new relationship with love and taking it to meditation to understand for yourself, what does this mean? And the only reason I bring conversations like this is because I ask myself, what do I need to know? And then I just choose to just show up and have a conversation about it, understanding that you're me and I'm you. And if this is something that is connecting with you, then this is what's meant to have a conversation about at this time and space. And to me, it was just understanding love, understanding self-love, understanding this chemical that's within you right now and how the heart and the womb and these chemicals to the mind are helping to create this world, not are helping, that are creating your world. So being in this childlike space is now understanding that love, this new understanding with love. And when we were a child, remember when we would be on the playground and we're building a sandcastle and we were so intense really on with building this castle. We're here again on that playground with life. You have built your life right now just how you wanted it. There's always going to be another goal. But where we are right now is a prime opportunity to take a peek at something that you did create. What's the latest thing that maybe it was a month, a week, maybe it was a couple years ago that you desire and it's here right now? That was a goal and you're in it. What are you doing with it? This is your playground. This is your universe. This is your world. I'm just showing up in it as an extension of you, having a conversation with you, reminding me to play, to trust, to love, to remember that the world is within, that this is your playground. And so play in your playground with the same intensity and love and curiosity you did as a child. The goalposts, there's many. And in fact, the goalposts are illusions. The goalposts are desires. They're flashes of the future. But recognize at some point that you did reach a goalpost. So stay at that particular goalpost. And now all other goalposts are going to be pulled into your vortex. Be still and know that I am God. Play right now with the love and intensity that you never did before. Self-love. That's the message for today. Always welcome your comments. And yeah, that's what I have for you. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated. Hope it's something that you can carry with you in your heart and you can meditate with it for yourself. Be sure to subscribe if you like the video and you want to see more. And I'll talk to you guys soon.